Okay, 8th grade, so we are in our writing packet today. This is our last day before summer break, so we're just going to jump right into it here. So we are on page 31 of our writing packet. As always with the writing packet, we're going to start out with the journal entry, which you guys will do on your own, 5 to 7 sentences here. So this first journal prompt says, is it important to take risks in life? Why or why not? Use reasons and examples to support your position on whether or not risks are worth taking. So is it important to make decisions that might be kind of risky, but maybe they have a reward, like the reward outweighs the risk, or does the risk outweigh the reward? So is it better to take risks, or is it better to play it safe? And you need to tell me why or why not. So let's go ahead and move on to 32. You guys will do that on your own, but we'll go ahead and move on here. So we're going to go ahead and move on to page 32 here. So on page 32, last time we talked about looking at dictionaries to look up definitions and things like that. Today we're talking about using a thesaurus. So a thesaurus is an excellent resource for finding words that will make your writing clearer and livelier. Now what that means is it just enhances your writing, makes it a little bit more interesting because you're using a different variation of words. So words in a thesaurus, just like in a dictionary, appear in alphabetical order, which means that it's like A, B, C, D order. Each entry gives the part of speech, the definition, and then synonyms are always included. Antonyms are sometimes included. So what are synonyms and antonyms? It's just something we need to review really quickly. So what is a synonym? It's a word that means the same or similar, right? And then an antonym means the opposite or different, okay? So if we look here, let's read these little side pieces here. It says some words have more than one part of speech, which you can see the part of speech is labeled with a V or an N or an ADJ if we're talking about adjectives, that sort of thing. And then when there is more than one meaning, each definition is numbered. So we see 1, 2, 3, that sort of thing. And then there might be a sample sentence that clarifies the meaning of the word, which will be in like italics here. So a thesaurus is really similar to a dictionary just because it gives you the definition, but then it also gives you those synonyms and antonyms. So we look here at the word decline. We see that it's a verb. The definition of it is a verb, the first and second. So one means to refuse. It could also mean to slope in a downward direction. So the hill declines steeply. So some synonyms for that are descend, slope, or drop. Some antonyms are rise, climb, stuff like that. So rise and climb would mean the opposite of to decline. So the third definition means to become fewer or less. The number of songbirds declines in the fall because there becomes less of them. Synonyms are decrease, diminish, lessen, wane. Antonyms are increase, improve, and grow. Then there's also a noun definition, which is a reduction. So the decline in our income is worrisome. Synonyms are reduction, dip, slump, fall. Antonyms are increase or growth. So then we also have the word pursue, which for the all of the definitions, is a verb. So it means to go after in order to capture. So the cat pursued the mouse. The cat was trying to catch the mouse. Synonyms are chase, follow, hunt, stalk. There's no antonyms for that one, notice, but that's okay. 2 is to strive to achieve something. Nell is pursuing a career in nursing because she's trying to achieve a career in nursing. Synonyms are strive for, seek, undertake. Third definition is to be bothered by something. Thoughts of failure pursued him. Synonyms are haunt, torment, plague, or worry. So when you write, use a thesaurus to replace inexact words with more precise or interesting ones and to avoid repeating the same word. So if you find that when you're writing a paper you're using the same word over and over again, then using a thesaurus to look up those synonyms would be a great tool for replacing those words with a different word. So let's take a look at the guided practice here. So the guided practice says, read the paragraph, use the thesaurus entries above to answer the questions about the underlined words, and then write your answers. So it says, hint, when you replace a word with a synonym, check that it conveys the same meaning as the original word and fits in the sentence. Use the dictionary as needed to check the precise meaning of the listed synonyms. So in this little passage, it says, in 1849, James Sutter discovered gold in California. Soon gold fever gripped people around the world, and hundreds of thousands of people migrated to California to find gold and pursue a better life for themselves. By 1853, gold production had reached its peak and begun to decline. Which synonyms of the word pursue would best fit in the paragraph? So again, pursue, it says, soon gold fever gripped people around the world, and hundreds of thousands of people migrated to California to find gold and pursue a better life for themselves. So if we look at our definition for pursue, we know that all of our definitions are a verb, and a verb does fit in here. So again, we're looking for the synonyms of the word, but first we need to find which definition fits it the best. Is it to go after in order to capture? Are they trying to capture a better life for themselves? No. 2 says to strive to achieve. That sounds about right. Neil is pursuing a career in nursing. They're pursuing a better life. They're trying to achieve a better life. But if we look at the third definition, to be bothered, are they being bothered by a better life? No. So our synonyms are going to be after definition 2, which is strive for, seek, or undertake. So we'll put those on this line. So strive for, seek, or undertake. So the next question says, which definition helps you understand the meaning of pursue? So it says they were going to pursue a better life for themselves. Well, we already said that the definition that fits best is number 2. So it's going to be definition, you can write DEF, definition 2. Because we already figured that out. Which words are synonyms of the word decline as used in the paragraph? So by the 1853, gold production had reached its peak, which means that it reached its most potential or the most number of gold production, like the highest level, and begun to decline. So we look at our definitions for decline. What we're looking at here is a verb, so we know that definition 4 is not going to be correct. Are people beginning to refuse gold? Is that what it's talking about? No. So definition 1 is not correct. 2, to slope in a downward direction. The hill declines steeply. Is it talking about something physically going in a downward direction? No. 3 is to become fewer or less. Is the number of gold being produced going down? Yes, it's talking about the number becoming fewer or less. So if we're looking at those synonyms, they are decrease, diminish, lessen, or wane. So we're going to put those right here. So decrease, diminish, lessen, or wane. Now, which words are the antonyms of that? Well, they're going to be right after it. So it says antonyms, increase, improve, grow. So increase, improve, and grow. Okay, so we finished the guided practice. So what you guys are going to do is you're going to go ahead and go to page 33 here. They already have the thesaurus entries for you, so you're going to do just what we did together and answer these questions 1 and 2 using this thesaurus, and question 3 using this thesaurus entry. So if you guys have any questions, I'll be available during office hours as usual today, but today is our last day before summer. So I hope that you guys have done okay the past few months with us being out of school. I really miss seeing everybody. So I hope you guys have a great summer, and if you need anything before high school or even when you get to high school, let me know. And I hope you guys have a lot of success and enjoy your summer.